guys, thanks for stopping by today. This is Christine and I am here to do my FlossTube update. If you're new to my channel, I talk all about cross stitch on this channel, so yeah, it's been a while and I have a lot to talk about. So I may chop this up into smaller segments because I have a lot of stuff and this could be a super long video. So I may divide it up into a couple of different segments, but I was starting to get a real big pile of stuff built up that I wanted to talk about. And it was starting to pile up bigger and bigger, and I was kind of starting to forget what some of it, where I acquired some of the stuff and when I finished it. So I thought, I just need to come out here and do this today. If you didn't watch my last video, let's see, so I filmed all the videos during Stitch Mania, then I popped in to talk about the Flamingo SAL, and I also talk about my new filming location. So if you missed that, you can check back. It's the video right before this. Anyway, it is July 12th, and I feel like the last time I did a video update, before I did all the videos in Stitch Mania, I think was, maybe March or April? I don't remember. It's been a while. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Let's start first with, oh, you know what? Okay, I know I just said I talked about cross-stitching, but I do want to show you, I completely forgot about this, that I did a diamond painting. Actually, I purchased a diamond painting sometime around last Christmas, or maybe it was January. I saw one on clearance at Walmart, and I bought it. But I just never really, I don't know, I never really wanted to work on it or, you know, go down that path. And then my sister-in-law started doing some diamond painting. And then her son, my nephew, started doing some diamond painting. And my mom was kind of interested. And so I said that I had bought a kit for my younger son. And he had never done it. And so I asked her if she wanted to work on it, she could have it. So I brought it and showed it to her. And anyway, then my younger son got interested in it and he wanted to finish it. So Grandma said, okay, go ahead and take it back and you can do it. So he started working on that. Then my older son was like, oh, what is he doing? That looks kind of interesting. And I said, well, I have a kit that I bought on clearance. Do you want to get that? So we set them both out and they both worked on the diamond painting for about, I don't know, about off and on for about a week. They were into doing that. And then they kind of sort of, let's see, my younger son finished his. And my older son was still kind of working on the succulent pattern. And anyway, I started doing it because it was set up and I thought, okay, I'll do it. So then I ended up finishing it. So it was a sort of a joint family project. I'm trying to look for it here. Yes, okay. So anyway, this is the one, this was just a partial, and this is the one that my younger son did. And I'll see if you can kind of see some of the sparkle on that there. So the only part that you do the drills on are just a few of these balloons. So the rest of it is just background. So it was kind of a good beginner for him to try, and it was just about right. So you can kind of see the sparkly on that. So yeah, so that was the one that he did. And then the one that I had bought on clearance was this one. It was a Leisure Arts. Cover off of it. And you'll understand why I bought it if you've been watching this channel and you know that how much I love succulents. This is the one that I bought. So it was just like I said, it was a Leisure Arts kit on clearance at Walmart. I think I paid like $9 for it, but you can see the shine and sparkle in there. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, but I don't enjoy it as much as cross-stitching. It's kind of one of those things that'd be a nice break to do it, you know, when I need a break from cross-stitching. But overall, it didn't really take my interest away from cross-stitching. It was just kind of a really fun hobby to try. So if you haven't tried it, it's really easy. It goes much quicker than cross-stitching. So definitely recommend that if you haven't given that a try. Okay, how about let's do some FFOs. And if you're new to that acronym, it means fully finished object. So it means when you finish stitching something, it's just called an FO, or a finished object. And then when you continue on to fully finish it, maybe frame it, or, you know, allow it to end up in its final state, that would be considered an FFO. And I don't do many of those because I stitch and then they're done and then I throw them in a drawer, sadly. But every once in a while I do get an FFO. So let me look at my, okay. So way back sometime, I don't even know when it was, I'm so lost with time, I did a workshop, a local workshop. Nikki's Creations came to Colorado and did a workshop. And me and Julie, hi Julie, from Kansas City Girl in the Colorado World, and Bird Stitcher, Betsy, Bird Stitcher, Colorado, was also supposed to take this, and then she had something come up and couldn't show up for the workshop. So you basically start stitching both of these projects. Did I talk about this? I think I actually showed one of my finished objects because, do I have this upside down? Sorry, upside down. Anyway, I finished the little strawberry scissor fob actually that day in class, and then had to take it home to finish the needle roll. So I think I did show you the actual finished fob. Yes, because I do remember saying that. I thought it looked more like a carrot than a strawberry, but this is how that ended up. Yeah. So pretty cute. That was the first time I had ever made one of those, and it was super simple, so I definitely want to make more of those. But what I hadn't finished yet in the last video that I showed was the needle roll. And so this is kind of, she gives you all the supplies. It was lovely meeting Nikki from Nikki's Creation too. Nikki from Nikki's Creation. She was really sweet. And she gives you everything to make this needle roll. So this is basically how it ends up when it's done. So these little, actually stitch that a little tight so it wants to stay up. But these come already with a little crochet around them, and then you stitch it, and then just do the little, basically you can stick your pins up here, your needles up here, and then have your floss hanging there. So anyway, it ended up being really cute and really easy to make. That's the back of it there. And yeah, this is like almost kind of a thick, almost like a drapery fabric or something here. So really cute. So I have completed both of those. And Betsy, if you're watching, I still have your kit. We need to meet up one of these days so I could give that to you. And I don't remember if I showed this. This was a kit that I just happened to get for Christmas, I think. Yeah, did I get this for Christmas from one of my sons? Because I got 2 cactus kits, and this was one of them. They're both pretty similar. This was just a smaller version of it, and I stitched that, and this is how that ended up. And I don't remember if I showed this on my last video or not. I figured I didn't because I usually keep them in the bag when I haven't showed them yet. But I feel like I stitched this so long ago, way back at the beginning of the year. I don't know, maybe it was March, April, something like that. Anyway, yeah, so that was a finish. Not fully finished, but finished. And I actually put the date on it too, which I do that sometimes. Okay, and I need to pause because it looks like I'm about running out of space on my phone, so I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. I freed up 1 gig. We'll see if that is enough. And there's a really loud bird chirping out there. I don't know if you'll be able to hear that or not. So, okay, what was I talking about? So I finished the cactus, and then sometime right around Easter time, I was watching Amber, hey Amber, over at She's Craftin', and she was showing just some of her recent project, her whips, and she was stitching it's like almost like an Easter basket that had flowers in it and with a bow, and I thought, it was so cute, and I just so happened to have the magazine that it was in because it was from a Just Cross Stitch magazine, and I'll put it here, which issue it is, if I remember. But if not, and you're dying to know, I can go look it up for you. But and yeah, I didn't bring the magazine out. So anyway, let me show you what it is, if I can find something to put behind it. This is the project that I actually start and finished around Easter time because I just fell in love with it. It was so cute. I was actually working on winter geese, and then I just saw this and I thought, you know, I want something really bright and springy and Easterish. So, and I had the magazine with the pattern in it already. So that's that. And it was so cute and so fun to stitch. I loved it. Yeah, I wasn't going to do the back stitching on it because the back stitching is just kind of the same color as the colors in it, but I actually ended up doing it because it did I? Yeah, it's weird. You can't even really see the back stitching, but you could tell that when I didn't do it that it wasn't there, so it helped a little bit. So anyway, that was really cute. Got that one finished. Let's see. What else do I have here? So, oh yeah, I was talking about FFOs, so technically that wasn't. Okay, let's go back to the FFOs. Those were FOs. Okay, I don't have this pattern to show you, but I did show it on my last one that this was a Biscornu that I was working on from the Crosswing collection. It was gifted to me from Spinner something. What is your name, Colleen? I can't remember your channel name. I'll put it here. Yeah, the Spinning Stitcher or something like that. I'm sorry, Colleen, I forgot the name of your channel. But she was stitching this, posted it on Instagram. I fell in love with it. She sent me the chart, and I have stitched it. It's called Biscorn Nest, and it's the Chipping Sparrow Biscornu. You've seen it on Instagram. I've posted my finish on there. And I have since passed the chart on to Amber, the one that I was just mentioned. She's crafting. So she will be stitching this next at some point. Ooh, it's not really focusing, but this was the Biscornu, and then this was the coordinating scissor fob that came with it. And so this bird is stitched 1/1, and these eggs are stitched 1/1. Just the eggs. The actual rest of the Biscornu is all just regular stitches, but it's 1/1 on the eggs and the chipping sparrow. And I hadn't really done a lot of 1/1. I think I only did one other thing with the stitching 1/1. And yeah, I feel like now that I've had a little bit of practice, that's not too bad. It's just slower is really it. This I made my own twisted cord. Boy, it just doesn't focus well in here. I think there's just not enough light, but I did make my own twisted cord, and these beads I just had in my stash. They just happen to match perfectly. So I finished it a little bit different than the pattern calls for. I think she finished it with just a kind of a big tassel at the end, but I ended up just doing I don't know, a couple little smaller tassels, and that's the back there. So, yeah, super cute. I just had this little button, this bead. I didn't really know what to put there. You know, I didn't want it to stand out too much, but that is it. It's cute. And she has another one now that's actually a new one in the series, and it's a cardinal's nest. And I haven't got that yet, but it looks really cute, too. So, that's FFO. And really quickly, I just wanted to show you because I've been meaning to show you. My son Riley had a FlossTube channel a while back. Gosh, I think he was 12 because now he's getting ready. He's going to be 15 on Monday, and he had started a FlossTube channel because he was cross stitching for a while. And you know what? I never showed these finishes that he did. These were some Mill Hill finishes he stitched. This one I think is just called American Pie. I think. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of that one. And then he did this banana split. So I just wanted to show you. You can kind of see the beads on that. And he just finished them with the felt on the back and the magnets. So, yeah. Really cute. So I think, yeah, he did that when he was either 12 or 13. And he did, yeah, a really nice job on that. And no, he doesn't cross stitch anymore. He's moved past that. He likes to draw, though. He's very, very creative. Last but not least, and actually, technically, I don't think I could really call this an FFO because I still have to put the felt behind it. But if you were watching my last video when I talk about the Flamingo SAL, by the way, that Flamingo SAL is ongoing. So if you're stitching anything with a flamingo, or it just even can just have a flamingo on the pattern, go ahead and jump on that stitch along and post your picture and use the hashtag #AnotherFlockingSal. I'll put that right here. And yeah, so we could see what you're working on. That's going on, like I said, it's going on for a while. I'm still working on a couple flamingo projects, but this is the one. This was the Mill Hill, this little flamingo. Yep, just called Flamingo. And this is the finish on it. And I just love those little legs. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Look at those. Can you see how they dangle? The little knobby knees. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. So anyway, I love that. And then somebody was posting a picture that they had stitched to the one that was a flamingo with the Christmas hat. And I had to buy that. So I ordered that. And, well, with that, we'll just go ahead and move on to whips. Works in progress. So, this is my most recent start. And this is the Flamingo Christmas version of that. And I'm stitching that for the SAL, and also I'm stitching along with Kerry. Hi, Kerry. Kitty Stitcher, not Kitten Stitcher. That's Teresa, but I think Kitty Stitcher used to be called Kitten Stitcher, her channel. Anyway, Kerry. Hey, Kerry. Her and I are stitching this together. She's actually already finished it. She finished it in a day and a half or something like that. So they're pretty quick. I haven't had time to really stitch. So this is all I've done on mine so far. And I'm hoping to finish that today, just because it's quick and I can get it done. So started that. What else have I started? So these are kind of new starts and whips. I'm just kind of going down a Mill Hill kick right now because for Christmas in July, there's a lot of Christmas in July stitching going on, and so I thought I usually like to make my boys a couple Mill Hill ornaments for Christmas. And so this, I picked the, did I bring it out here? Well, there's the, yes. So I didn't start this one. I picked the pizza and the hamburger to do for Christmas for my boys' ornaments this year. So I haven't started the pizza yet, but I did do the hamburger. I got a tiny little start on that one right there. I just got the buns. So really looking forward to getting that done because it's really cute. It's got all the it's actually a cheeseburger. So yeah, that's cute. I just love these Mill Hill kits. I just can't get enough of them. So there's that. Let me put this back in there so it doesn't get lost. And speaking of Mill Hill, I started this one a while back too. This is another Mill Hill kit, Spring Robin. I've been wanting to stitch this for the longest time, and then, I don't know, the mood just hit me, and I'm like, well, I'm going to start that. So, this is where I'm at on it. Let's see, behind it here. I pretty much have most of the stitching done, except, if you notice, there's a lot of, if you look real close, this light blue on this light blue paper, perforated paper, and it's in the background. And so I stitched all of the actual stitching, just not the beads. And the only part I have left to do is to all this I have to fill in with just that light blue. So it's pretty tedious because you can't even really tell that you've done anything really when it's done. But except for the fact that you could see less of the holes. So yeah, I just have a bit of it to do down in the corner here, and then just add the beads, and then I'll be done with that. So I'm excited about that. Oh, I've been jumping all over the board, though, can't you tell? Because I've just been kind of like, what am I in the mood to stitch today? Okay, I'll do that. And, oh, I did mean to say that I'm stitching, I did use the hashtag, what is it, Itiskismet in July, from, what's her name? It is Kismet Stitches. What is your name? Is it Diane? Oh my God, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. She's celebrating her birthday with a Christmas in July. So, use the hashtag if you stitch any Christmas stuff for that. And go check out her channel. She's lovely. Okay, and I think the last whip, how are we doing with time? I'm really kind of getting through this pretty quick. I think doing all those Stitch Mania videos kind of you know, made it so that I kind of get on with it. I don't think I've gone on a single rabbit trail yet. Okay. The whip that I was hoping to have a finish to show you by now has not been a finish. Because I think after Stitch Mania, I said, I'm going to focus on a finish on my winter geese right here. And sad to say, I have not finished it yet, because I just kept getting distracted with all those other things that I just showed you. But I do have a little bit of progress to show you. Let me move my needle minder out of the way, the string out of the way. So I did get a bit of the larger goose done, and so yeah, this is where I'm at. I'm getting close with this, guys. I don't have much to do, just the other barn and some of the trees, which are half stitches, but I love this one. It's really turning out nice. Definitely will finish it before the end of the year, for sure. But the other last work in progress I have to show you is the one that I also started for the Flamingo SAL. And if you're on Instagram, you've seen it. Take it out of the bag. I actually made a project bag for it. This one, and this is just a photocopy of the pattern, so it's a horrible photocopy. Clearly need to replace some inks in my printer. So anyway, that's the Flamingo by the Crossed Wing collection, and this, I found this fabric, oh my gosh, I loved it. I ended up getting this, I think at Hobby Lobby I found it. So, isn't that great? It's not just flamingos, but I just love it. I just love the feel of it. So, I made 4 project bags. Speaking of project bags, I need to do another video because I made a ton of project bags. A ton, like, I don't know, I almost say over 20 or something like that. And then, you know, when you buy the fabric and you cut it, it's like, well, you know, just instead of making 1, I'll make 4. So I have 4 of these. I was going to do a giveaway of one of these flamingo bags while the SAL was going on, and I haven't gotten around to that yet. So stay tuned for that. And let's show you my progress. This is where I'm at on the flamingo. Yeah, that's how it goes. I also made a little needle minder with some fabric on from the bag that I just showed you. So yeah, and now if you can tell that the thread, I mean the fabric I'm using is sparkly. Can you see it? And you can't really tell the color of it here, but it's sort of like a mint green. You can kind of, yeah, because this is pretty true. My color of my shirt is pretty true to color, but this one's showing up almost kind of blue when it's actually minty green. Kind of looks more like it down in this corner here, the color of it. So yeah, that eye is 1/1, and yeah, I'm loving it. I really like it. It's a lot of pink, so I will need to take breaks from it because I love pink. I love stitching pink, but this is a lot of pink. But yeah, I'm going to continue working on that. I don't really know what I'm going to work on moving forward. I'm going to try to finish up a little of these Mill Hill kits, the small ones I have, and probably finish up, yeah, the Robin Mill Hill kit. And then I'd like to get back to working on this flamingo a little bit and then get back to winter geese. But, oh my gosh, I've acquired a lot of fun things that are calling to me that I want to stitch. And I'm so busy that I don't have time to stitch them all. So, I'm trying to decide if I want to cut this off here, upload it, and then just film another one that shows the stuff I bought and the gifts that I've gotten, that I've received. Every time I say the word gotten, it doesn't sound right. The gifts I have received, because I have received some lovely gifts. And I know not everybody's interested in seeing that. So I don't know. I may just tack it on to the end here. You'll know if I've done that or not, or if I'm just going to go ahead and upload this. I really just needed to get some of this stuff shown so that I could put it away. And I also made a bunch of project bags that I'd like to show. So I might do another video with that, because there's clearly going to be some giveaways with that, because I don't need that many project bags. And I can't promise when I'm going to do that. But I will. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to mention. You know what? Since I didn't actually buy very much stuff for myself, I'm going to just go ahead and show that now. And then I'll do, I think, either tack on or do a separate video of the gifts that I've gotten, because, yes. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. I can't remember if I showed these, and I can't remember where yeah, I think I showed this one. This is one when I went, during Stitch Mania, when I went to the craft box, the craft thrifting store. I believe, yes, I believe that you saw this one already, that I had acquired, another Marjolein Bastin. And then this one I bought online for a really reasonable price. Don't remember how much I paid for it, but it's a kit, another Marjolein Bastin kit, because you know me, I'm obsessed with Marjolein Bastin. So it's like I'm going to be on a mission to own them all. This one I bought online. Did I show you guys this? I found this online. State Birds. This book. I didn't hardly pay anything for it. And it's got all of cross-stitch patterns for all the state birds. Is that amazing? Oh my gosh, I would love to stitch all these someday. This book is in really good condition. And I mean, there is just, oh yeah, it's mostly the charts. So yeah, the pictures of it are just going to be these, and then these here, and then the ones that I showed you on the back, and I think that's it. Anyway, yeah, it's all the birds. And you could either stitch the names of them or leave that off. But, oh, I just love that. It's good to have in my collection, even if I don't stitch them, because I love it. This one I came across and had to buy it because, oh, where did I get it? I don't even remember if I bought this at the craft box or if I bought it online. But when I saw it, I had to get it because I'm in Amish life. Now, even though I bought this pamphlet, I actually have this pattern because it was in, I think, Cross Stitch and Needlework. It was in their very last magazine that they published, so I actually already have a copy of it. But this was just in such good shape, and I wanted to grab it because, you know, I may do a giveaway on that. I don't know for sure if I'm going to keep this one, because it's, I might stitch it. If I do stitch it, I'd like to stitch it, I think, from the pamphlet rather than the magazine. I don't know. I just wanted to have it in my stash because I'm either going to give it away or gift it or stitch it and then give it away. But, yeah, I know. It's kind of one of those patterns that's a bit sought after. I just got another warning on my phone, so I may lose you. Hold on. Let me stop. Okay, I don't think I have much space on my phone left, so I'm just going to show you really quick one more time. Somebody was stitching this on Instagram. I can't remember who. If I remember, I'll put your name here. I fell in love with it. I had to get it. So it's called what's it called? It's, I don't know, it's from Lenarte. I thought it was actually a Marjolein Bastin, but it's not. When I got it, I realized it's not a Marjolein Bastin. I mean, I don't know why. It totally looks like something she would have painted. So I love it, and I really want to stitch this. So I think I'm going to lose you, so I will end it now and either continue filming and tacking the rest on after I go free up some space. If not, I will see you very soon with a video about all of the wonderful gifts that I've gotten and all of the bags that I've made. So, okay, guys, I hope you're enjoying the rest of the summer. If you feel like stitching a flamingo, jump on my SAL over on Instagram. And that should be it. So, all right, guys, I'll see you later. Sorry it's been so long since I last showed up. But, okay, talk to you later, guys. Bye.